Hey y'all, my name is Janitra Data for those that don't know. I had to come on this platform to clear something up. Yes, I have on my sister call my chef hat, her and my husband. But I just got back home from going to do blood work and going to my job to reset my stuff in the computer. The medical field is aggravating as hell. But anyways, Um, if you know the Epic system, you know what I'm talking about. So it's over some of y'all here, but it's Epic. This is what's bothering me today, and I'm probably gonna get kicked off of Instagram because I done had to read a couple of girls on there because y'all don't understand, and it grinds my gears for y'all to be so stupid to think that nothing was wrong with Blueface Jonathan asking his son, was he gay? First of all, this is the problem I have. He said, son, it's women out here butt naked, clapping their ass and stuff, or whatever he said. You don't like girls? You don't like girls, you gay? First of all, the mama is wrong for allowing these females into her house to act like this in front of her children. Am I wrong for saying that? Ain't no mother effing way. I had two of my own kids. My stepson was old enough to take care of himself, my older stepson, and I raised two other children. I had four children in the house at the same time. I'd be damned if they ever seen anybody but bookie ass naked in front of them. None of them. Clapping their ass cheeks. I don't care if it was at a friend's house or my house. That shit ain't going down. I protected my kids with all my might, all my soul. Ain't no way I'ma let some hoes come to my house and shake their behind in front of my child. And then allow the daddy or my husband that ask my child, is he gay at 6 or 7 years old? Are you freaking kidding me? What if he don't feel like that now, and when he get 10, he feel like that, and when he get old enough to have a relationship, he can't have one because he insecure and can't express himself because his daddy asked him was he gay, and if his daddy find out whether he gay or not, he gonna beat the shit out of him or either disown him or make fun of him. And this is why kids are committing suicide. This is why kids are picking on people. This is why you got all these shootings, because these kids done been bothered with and they became demented in the head. And so now they taking it out on other people. Whether you hurt them or not. Hurt people, hurt people. You cannot do that to a child. The mama wrong. She needs CPS called on her. And the daddy was dead damn wrong. He needs CPS called on him. Neither one of them need a child right now. And if Krishan is smart enough, she would keep that motherfucker away from her kid. That's all I got to say. She would keep him away from her son or daughter or whatever she having. She would keep Blueface away from her child. It just don't make sense. Then you got they over there clapping their butt, whether they was naked or bikinis or G-strings on. It shouldn't have been happening in front of her kids. And then what the other thing that pissed me off, it was a baby in the corner of the sofa with the pillows piled on each other, and at any time somebody could have knocked one of them pillows over and suffocated and killed this baby. Think about it. Child ain't even got the onesie snap. Just laying out there. I don't know who baby it is, and I don't give a hell who baby it is. It's freaking neglect. You got this kid just laid out like that, no safety, ready for it to get smothered. Y'all, they clapping behinds. What if one of them would have lost their balance and fell on this baby? I have a problem with that. The next problem I have, I don't care. You prepare to be sick of me because I like to run my mouth and I like to give my opinion on stuff because I know what kind of goddamn mama I was, and it sure wasn't that kind. If you had to call me a bad mother, well, call me a white mother because I went through the white pages raising my kids, keeping them segregated and shit. I lived in the projects. I was married in 2004. I didn't leave till 2009 till we got our money up, and then I was able to leave. So it's living in the projects. I ain't even seen no stuff like that happen in the projects. I was raised in the projects. My mama didn't have her friends around me clapping on butts and doing all that other stuff. They used to drink their beer and get drunk, and her and my stepdad used to go in the room and go to sleep. Wasn't no fighting, wasn't no arguing, none of that. And we damn sure wasn't starving. We had 2 refrigerators, not 1 but 2, because that was my grandma's apartment until she got sick, and my mom took care of my grandma in her home until she went to the nursing home, and we just stayed there. It was a 4-bedroom apartment because my grandmother had 14 kids. My mom died in February, and she is the baby out of the 14, and my oldest uncle is still living. That's the last child. So, and she had 2 sets of twins in that, so don't think my grandma was pregnant 14 times. She had 2 sets of twins. Anyways, with that being said, and that was years and years ago, so we ain't talking about now. But with that being said, what I also have to say is, I was raised with 2 refrigerators in the house. So, there was no lack of food, even though we were on government assistance. We got stuff from food banks. My mama spent all her food stamps on groceries for us to make sure we weren't hungry. And this is back then. You could work a job, a 9 to 5, making $30 an hour and still get public assistance. They don't do that now. And sometimes you have to look at it. Some of these people still need it. It seems like she needs a little help, because I'm pissed off that the pantry was empty. You got this big old fancy house. I don't care who bought it, who house it is, how they obtained it, whether she renting, whether she buying, whatever. It's her mama house, grandma house, auntie house. I don't care. First of all, when my mama raised me, I didn't have to go looking for no damn snack. 3 hot meals, baby. And when I learned how to make my own stuff, I was making my own stuff. And then we always had stuff to grab. The first refrigerator when you walked in was all snack stuff. Apples, oranges, grapes. Good shit. Watermelon. Just good stuff. Jello. Anything you can think of. We didn't eat bad foods back in that day like we do now. Like we eat all this fast food and stuff like that. We had a Burger King, and that was it. Now it's loaded up with all these different restaurants. You can't really make up your mind. But what I'm trying to say is, oh, and we had a Steak and Shake. in Daytona. And I only ate that when I went to my cousin's house to spend like the night of the weekend. I know y'all keep looking at me. I'm not used to looking at the camera. And I look off to the side. And if y'all notice, this eye, my left eye, is lazy. So if I look cross-eyed like this, it's not on purpose. That bitch is wondering. So it's finna wonder. Because I'm wondering where the food was in the pantry. Looked like it was an empty Juicy Juice box. This boy, only thing he had to grab, he looking for some chips, was a damn Slim Jim. And I was praying. I said, I hope this little boy go to the refrigerator and open this refrigerator. And so I can see what's in this refrigerator. Because I know a lot of people don't keep things in their refrigerator because they cook fresh food every day. That's how me and my husband is. We have the basics in there. You're going to find that whole roll, the door full of condiments. And you're going to find the eggs and the milk and the cheese and the butter and all that other stuff in there. Maybe some canned milk, my creamer, stuff like that. But you're not going to find no leftovers in there. Because after 1 or 2 days, it's gone. The fruit in the fruit bin, so you're not going to see that when you open my refrigerator. Don't open the freezer, because something frozen might fall on your damn foot and break it. Because it's full. The pantry, if I open that, something always fall out, and I got glass pantry doors, and I just be praying that it ain't gonna break, because that $800 to fix. But I don't even have nowhere to put I can probably fit 20 more cans of food or items in my pantry. But it's so bad. It's like that because if a storm come, we in hurricane season in Florida. Storm come, I need to make sure me and my husband and my grandkids and my kids can eat, okay? Because everybody come to my house during a storm. It don't matter whether I have a can of corn in there and 60 cans of soup or whatever. That's what we eat. We may have some instant stuff. I got gas, so if the power go off, I still can cook. People don't understand that. Keep your cupboards. Instead of buying what I really want to talk to this young lady and mentor her, because this is what I do for women and children, young girls that are going through this, to keep them from being teenage mothers or being mothers at a too young of an age. I had my first child at 21. Last one by 24. That was enough for me. That's a big deal when you raising kids. Shout out to all of y'all that got multiple kids. And then when me and my husband got married, his child is 2 months. So I have right now a 21-year-old, a 24-year-old. My stepson is also 24. And my stepdaughter is 29. Will be 30. And my oldest stepson is only 8 years older than me because my husband is 10 years older than me. So I did, although I financially supported, I didn't have to raise him. You know what I'm saying? But I got 4 grandchildren. You better believe I can go in there right now, pull out a pack of sausage. I got ground beef enough for me to make some spaghetti tonight, just for me. That's probably that I'm gonna have to take down to my grandbaby and my daughter, because I can't eat it all. And my husband Jamaican and he don't eat beef, so that's that. And it's just the part that makes me sick. That damn pantry. I ain't never seen a pantry that damn bare. We had a pantry That size when we lived in the projects. And my mom would be mad as hell at me because she would go to the grocery store and just put the stuff on the shelf. But I'm an organized person and I've always been like that. So I will organize the fruits and the fruits in the can, the soup, the beans, the corns, the string beans, all of that. I will organize that shit all together. My pantry is the same way right now. I got 6 bags of sugar in my pantry and one full one in the jar that's by on the counter by the stove that I don't even use. That sugar, does sugar expire? I might need to give it away because I use equal. I'm a diabetical, so I use equal. I don't use regular sugar and I don't care for regular sugar because it makes me sick anyways. It's just always been like that. The only thing I can drink that has sugar in it is this Coke freezer from McDonald's because once my mom died in February, I developed the ulcer and I can't eat nothing. Whatever I eat comes right out. And I done lost like 40 pounds behind that. So I don't mind the weight loss because I wanted to lose anyways. But it's the fact that now I got extra skin. Got to save up to have that removed. Got to do all this stuff. I still got to have my back surgery. But however, when I come home, I know I got some food in there to eat. And it's just crazy. We got all that food in there. And if we don't cook and we eat out, my husband, he can't never finish his food. He always have leftovers. And we eat them the very next day and that's it. Me, I can't eat leftovers like that. Never have, never will. But I will eat leftovers, but I can't do the chicken. But I'm just telling y'all, I really want to mentor to this girl, talk to her. I don't want nothing to do with Blueface because that was the dumbest thing he could have ever done as a parent. But how can you expect him to be a good parent when he ain't have good parents? And then he want his son to be hard because he part of the Crips and he got to have this boy like in his mentality. What's gonna happen is just like all the other rappers around here. He gonna keep thinking he the baddest rapper and this, that, and the other, and still in this game, and he's supposed to have elevated himself, and somebody gonna do him in. Especially after this, he gotta watch his back, cause people ain't happy about this. I'm like, I know that's his child and all, and I shouldn't be in my feelings about that, but I am because it's offensive. And now you done ruin your child, and you making your child give you a high five, and this baby don't even know what gay means. And the whole time he was asking him what was he gay, I said I wanted them to say yes, I'm happy, because in school that's what they taught us gay was. All this racism and gay and lesbian stuff, I didn't learn this shit till I got to middle school. That's when the kids started being real rude and real disrespectful. I didn't know any of this. My grandma didn't teach me this. My mama did not teach me this. My stepdaddy did not teach me this stuff. We had a positive household and upbringing. We did not. My stepfather was a mechanic. My mama had several degrees, and her major one was a master's in computer science. So I don't come from no dumb family. I'm speaking with facts. This is really going to hurt this boy's future. It really is. If he can put it in the back of his head for a long, long time, that will be great. But when it come back up, when that long-term memory kick in, and he's going to remember, because he can remember at this age what his daddy said. Hopefully it don't come up till he a grown man, and how he made him high five. And he may be in a homosexual relationship, or he may be in a straight relationship. But he gonna think about whether that's the reason why he's like this, or is he forced to be with women because his daddy gonna do something to him or disown him, or his mother ain't gonna be pleased or something like that. I just disagree with all of this. I just want these kids to be happy. I just disagree with all of it. I just want the children to be happy. It don't make no sense for y'all to get out here and try to label a 6-year-old and ask them whether they're gay or not. Worry about not going to the Gucci store or Louis Vuitton or spending your damn child support check on a new car or an outfit from AliExpress and ordering all that mess from Shein, and the $200 you just spent at Shein, how about you go spend it at the grocery store? If it's an Aldi where you stay, they cheap. Trader Joe's, Winn-Dixie, always got stuff buy one get one free. That's how you stack up your stuff. Get it buy one get one free. Check the ads. Check Publix. Check Winn-Dixie. Whatever you got in your area, go make it happen for your kids, for real. Because I'm disappointed. That big old house and that pantry ain't got nothing in it. Hell, I be about to break my toes and that shit fall out the pantry on my foot. And it's organized. I'm like, how you get pushed to the front where you gonna fall over? Because I got two, and I didn't think about it. Everything is 2 rows, but it is actually 2 cans on top of each can, 2 rows of it. Make it make sense for me, please. I will send her a box full of food if I knew where to send it to. I really would. I don't know her name, but if y'all can find Blueface baby mama address or whatever, I will send her a box of food for that baby. Just weighing in. I want to know y'all's opinions. I want to see it on y'all's stories. Bring awareness to the story because it really needs to be talked about. This is things we should be talking about. This is a platform for us to express ourselves. I'm probably banned from Instagram right now, and this video probably gonna get flagged because I didn't use so many swear words. But forgive me. I cuss, but I love Jesus. But this right here is really bothering my soul till it's making me sick on the inside. Literally sick. Y'all have a nice day.